Hello everyone! I love watching book haul videos, but I am not good at keeping my books like in boxes until I have enough to do a book haul. So I thought I would do a book haul video. Every time I get books, I'll just add a segment to this video. So you'll see it only one, but it will be like weeks for me. So I have 2 books today, so let's start with that, and next time I see you, it's next time. Okay. First one, I have the video of me opening it on TikTok. The book's in case is Funny Story by Emily Henry. Now, this is a proof copy, so it's not how you would buy it. It's the proof copy of Funny Story by Emily Henry. Is so big. It's like as big as hardback, but it's a paperback. And it's so floppy. Look. Ah, it's beautiful. And I'm very excited to read this. Let me read you the back. So, Daphne always loved the way Peter told her story. That was until it became the prologue to his actual love story with his childhood bestie, Petra, which is how Daphne ends up rooming with her total opposite and the only person who could possibly understand her predicament, Petra's ex, Miles. As expected, it's not a match made in heaven. That is until one night, while tossing back tequilas, they form a plan. And if it involves posting deliberately misleading photos of their adventures together, well, who could blame them? Oh, that's fun. It's like fake dating. I was so happy when I received this. I was literally screaming yesterday because I wasn't expecting it. The package said Funny Story. I was like, because this comes out in April 2024, as you can see. I'm gonna put the date there because I actually don't remember the exact date, but I'm so excited to read this. I love Emily Henry's. I love this lady. I love her. So I'm excited to read this. Yeah, I'm very honored and happy that I got sent this. So thank you so much. Okay. Next one, I believe is a book. It's the dimension of a book, but I didn't order anything, and it has my name on it. So we're gonna open it together. If this is a book from my Amazon wish list, I'm gonna cry. I'm definitely gonna cry. If one of you bought me a book, I will be in tears. Okay. It is a book. I don't want to see what book it is. I'm gonna try and I saw there's a note. Okay. There's a note. Oh, with love, Sarah. Sarah, I'm gonna cry. Hello, Asia. Your videos are my favorite part of my day. Thank you for introducing me to my now favorite series of all time, the Addicted series. Yay! I hope you like this book as much as me. From Sarah with love. I'm gonna cry! Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm gonna find you on TikTok, follow you, and we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna be friends now, Sarah. Oh my god, what book is it? I don't know the book yet. Stop! It's When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I have wanted to read this book for so long. Sarah, I'm gonna put this. I have another, I don't know if you can see on my wardrobe. There's another, all the notes. I keep all the notes of my Amazon wish list, and I follow everyone, and then we talk about the book and we talk in general. I've wanted to read this book for so long. It says When in Rome, and I'm Italian. Amelia Rose is burned out from years of maintaining her public image as pop princess. Ray Rose, she's a pop girl? She's a pop star? Inspired by her favorite Audrey Hepburn book, Roman Holiday, she drives off in the middle of the night for a break in Rome. Rome, Kentucky, that is. It's not Italy. Running the pie shop, his grandmother left him. Noah Walker is busy enough as it is, but after finding Amelia on his front lawn in her broken down car, he decides to let her stay in his guest room on a very temporary basis, of course. As the two of them grow closer, Noah starts to see a new side of Amelia, kind-hearted and goofy, yet lonely from years in the public eye. Now she's perfectly happy falling in love with the cozy small town she's found herself in, and her grumpy tour guide isn't half bad either. Oh my god, this is so cute. I'm excited. Oh, is it small town romance? I love a small town romance. I am so excited. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm gonna put this up on my wardrobe right now, and I'm gonna text you right now. I have your TikTok handle. We have new books. I have a whole bag full of books, and I received another ARC. So I'm gonna show you the ARC first. This is Cross the Line by Simone Soltani. I'm sorry if I'm saying her name wrong. It's a Formula One romance. I love Formula One, even though so far every Formula One romance I've read I didn't like. So hopefully she's the exception. It's all about like saving his image. It sounds like Flawless. You know Flawless by Elsie Silver? In a Formula One instead of a cowboy romance. It's kind of that vibe. Like he needs to help him save his reputation, you know. So this is the proof copy. I don't know if the cover will be the same. Probably different. So I don't know what it would look like probably. And it's coming out in May 2024. So if I read it by then, I'll let you know. People like it. Apparently there's a lot of beautiful reviews. So cross the line. I went to 66 Books. If you don't know what 66 Books is, it's like a huge big warehouse in England that do like extreme sales on like books. It's 70% off every book that is in there, and it's huge. There's like thousands and thousands of books that you can't even see them all. You have to queue for a while. We had to queue for 2 hours and we showed up at 8 a.m. Like if you go later than that, you're gonna have to queue for hours. And it's a lot of books, but it only happens once a month, like 1 weekend a month. And it was yesterday. We went yesterday, and I got 6 books from there. Some people come out with like full-on boxes, but I was a bit overwhelmed. There was too much. Do you know? You don't understand how many floors, and so I only got 6. And everything is 70% off, so they were extremely cheap. First one I got is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I've read 4 Ali Hazelwood books, yeah. And I hadn't read this, and I still haven't read Check in May, and I really want to read that. Apparently this is literally The Love Hypothesis Part 2. And I like The Love Hypothesis, so I assume I'm gonna like it. It's, I think, the classic woman in STEM romance. And he's hot. Yeah. Oh, NASA? Neuroengineering project. Couldn't tell you what that means. Are they enemies to lovers? Sold. I didn't love theoretically, but I really liked The Love Hypothesis, and I loved Bride, but I know this is not like Bride. Then I got This Is How You Lose the Time War by, I'm so gonna say it wrong, Amal El-Motar and Max Gladstone. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. But it's very tiny, very small. I've seen this everywhere and people love it so much. So I thought, it's there, it's 70% off. I'm gonna get it. Madeline Miller said that this book has treachery, love, lyricism, gritty action, existential crisis, and space opera scope. And time traveling. Sounds good to me. I don't know much about it. I just know that people love it. And it's not even 200 pages, is it? Like, you can read this in a day. This is a day work. Next book. You've seen this. I've seen this. I've got no clue what it is about, though. Number 2 and number 3 there as well. But I didn't grab them just in case I don't like this. But I probably should have, because they were 70% off. Regret. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Scythe? Scythe? By Neil Schusterman. Is this a man? Is this a book written by a man? Thou shalt kill. Sure. What if death was the only thing left to control? In a perfect world, the only way to die is to be gleaned by a professional Scythe. When Scythe and Rowan already, if you're called Rowan, it's a yes for me. Corruption is the order of the day, and Scythe and Rowan need to stick together to fight it. Then they are told that one of them will have to glean the other. Okay, this sounds good. This is the first out of 3, I assume, because I saw other 2 there. So unless there's more and there were only 3 there. But beautiful spine. I love the spine. Scythe? We'll never know. If you read any of these, please let me know. Make me read one. Do you know what I mean? Like, force me to read them. Next one is Love and Gelato. It said gelato on it. Sold. I saw this on TikTok a lot. So, gelato? Are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna read it. This is Florence, so I assume that's Florence. Yeah, that's Florence. So I assume she's in Florence. Lena is spending the summer in Tuscany. Florence. People come to Italy for Love and Gelato. Someone tells her, but sometimes they discover much more. Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. And it's cute. It looked cute. It said gelato in it. It was £2. I think it's just a cute little rom-com. And then I got 2 see, I don't know how to pronounce people's names. Abby Jimenez books. I know this is the first in a series and this is the second in another series, but I'm pretty sure there's interconnected standalones, so I'm pretty sure you can just read them. But I'm gonna get the first one because I'm pretty sure this is the friend zone. I'm confused. I don't know which one is first. I'm pretty sure this is a second in a series, and this is the first in a series. And this one, the second one in this series, I'm pretty sure is I'm Yours. No, Yours Truly. They were both there. I was like, I'm gonna get them. 2 years after losing her fiance, Sloane Monroe can't seem to get her life back on track. But one troublemaking pup with a take me home look in his eyes is about to change everything. Like a dog? Like an actual pup? With a new pet by her side, Sloane finally starts to feel more like herself. Of course, love dogs. Then, after weeks of unanswered texts, Tucker's owners reaches out. He's a musician on tour in Australia. And he wants Tucker back. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna read this soon. That sounds good. There's a dog on the cover. I just noticed that. Makes sense. Next, we have Part of Your World. I've never read any of her books, and everyone loves her, so now I want to read them all. So I found 2 there, and I was like, yeah, I'll get them. After Wild Bet, Alexis Montgomery has had her world turned upside down because Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter who's 10 years younger than her. I never read a book where the age gap is opposite. Never. I don't love age gap because it usually kind of like, it's a bit dodgy. But I guess we have an age gap, opposite age gap. 6 books, and all of them were £17. 66 bucks. If you're English, you should really go. I just came back from the works and I got 2 more books. I got Powerful by Lauren Roberts, and it has like such pretty sprayed edges, and it's £5. It came out today and it's already discounted. How is that possible? How is the works making any money? I don't get it. And then I got Wild Love by Elsie Silver, which I think came out like in the last week. So they're both like new books. It just came out. I actually lost the rest of the footage of the thing that you've seen, so we're gonna finish that. I was editing and I couldn't find it, so we're gonna refilm it. I was talking about Wild Love and Powerful. So Wild Love is an Elsie Silver book, and if you know anything about Elsie Silver, you might know the Chestnut Spring series. This is like a series that it's kind of connected to it. It's like the town right next to Chestnut Springs. It's all of the male main characters are single dads. I already read these 2 because obviously I filmed that before. And I actually made a video reading new releases if you want to have a look. This is about Forbes, and he's like a hot billionaire that out of nowhere he finds out he has a daughter. He technically doesn't because he was just a sperm donor that needs his help, and he has to take care of her. And then there's Rosie, who is his best friend, little sister that he grew up with. He's always been absolutely obsessed with her, and they are kind of like always bickering and stuff, and then she ends up working for him, so things change. And then there's Powerful. It's a tiny little novella, and it has cute sprayed edges. Look how cute. And it is a novella of Powerless. So Powerless was like a fantasy YA book that came out, I think, beginning of last year. And this is a novella about a side character in that series. So it's not like the number 2 book. It's like 1.5, and it's about Adina, who's Peyton's best friend, and Peyton is the main character of Powerless. But if you read Powerless, you know how this ends, so it's kind of a lot happening. And I think the main male character here is probably gonna be in the second book, I assume, I don't know. And this is a needle and thread because, and that as well, because she sews, she makes clothes, so that's her thing. But this is it for a little bit. So I'm gonna finish the video here. You saw this in one video, but this was just like not even a week. I bought all these books not even in a week. I need to be stopped. Someone needs to stop me. I am running out of space. I'm running out of money. So we're going on a book buying ban. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That really helps, and I love you if you do. Everything you know is in the bio. I love you. Have a good day. Go and buy books. Because buying books and reading books are 2 different hobbies. Go and buy books. I do need to go and buy books because I've bought way too many. But you go and do that. Okay? Bye. I love you. Ciao.